Hey everybody, Mark Rober here. TikTok is full of crazy life hacks. Some are genius, some not so much. Today we're testing viral TikTok hacks to see if they're brilliant or bogus. Get ready for laughs, fails, and maybe, just maybe, some surprisingly useful tips. First, up, instant frozen drinks. Who needs a freezer when you can supposedly chill your beverage in seconds? We'll see about that. Next, we're tackling the age-old problem of exploding soda cans. Can a simple technique really prevent a sugary geyser? Let's find out. The instant freeze hack claims you can super chill a drink by shaking it with ice and salt. Sounds simple enough, right? The idea is that the combination of ice and salt will lower the freezing point of the liquid, making it super cold in no time. I grabbed my trusty water bottle, filled it with lukewarm juice, and added a mountain of ice and a generous helping of salt. Time to shake like my life depended on it. I shook and shook, imagining the refreshing slushy that would soon be mine. After what felt like an eternity, and a pretty good arm workout, my arms were sore, but I was hopeful. I cautiously unscrewed the cap. Instead of a refreshing slushy, I was met with a lukewarm, salty mess. The ice hadn't even melted that much. It was a far cry from the icy delight I had envisioned. The ice cubes were still mostly intact and the juice was just sad. I couldn't believe it. All that effort for nothing. Verdict, epic fail. Stick to your freezer, folks. Sometimes the old-fashioned way is the best way. If you want a cold drink, just pop it in the freezer and be patient. Trust me, it's worth the wait. Next up, the no-spill soda can hack. This is one of those tricks that sounds too good to be true, but it's been making the rounds on social media, so I had to give it a shot. Apparently, tapping the top of a shaken can is supposed to work magic. The idea is that by tapping, you somehow settle the bubbles that have formed inside, preventing an explosive mess when you open it. I'm a naturally skeptical guy, but I'm always up for a challenge. I mean, who wouldn't want to avoid a soda shower? So I decided to put this hack to the test. I grabbed a can of cola, gave it a good shake, and prepared for the worst. I could almost see the soda spraying everywhere in my mind's eye. But hey, science is all about experimentation, right? With a deep breath, I popped the tab. And guess what? Not a single drop spilled. It was like magic. I was ready to be drenched, but instead, I was dry as a bone. I couldn't believe my eyes. This hack actually worked. I was genuinely amazed. It felt like I had discovered some ancient secret. I repeated the experiment several times just to be sure, and it worked every time. Color me impressed. Each can opened without a hitch, no spills, no mess. This is definitely a hack worth remembering, so next time you have a shaken soda, give it a tap and see the magic for yourself. Section 4. Kitchen Conundrums, Hacks or Hype. In this segment, we dive into the world of kitchen hacks that promise to make our culinary lives easier. But do they really work or are they just hype? Let's find out together. Now let's talk about peeling garlic. Garlic is a staple in many dishes, adding that perfect punch of flavor. But the process of peeling those tiny cloves can be tedious and time-consuming. TikTok claims that shaking garlic cloves in a jar will magically remove the peels. This hack has gone viral, with countless people swearing by its effectiveness. The idea is simple. Place the garlic cloves in a jar, seal it, and shake vigorously. I love garlic, but peeling it is a pain, so I was eager to put this hack to the test. The thought of effortlessly peeling garlic in seconds was too tempting to resist. Could this be the solution to my garlic woes? I filled a jar with cloves, sealed it tight, and shook it like a maraca. I shook it with all my might, hoping that the peels would just fall off. The sound of the cloves rattling inside the jar was oddly satisfying. After a solid minute of vigorous shaking, I opened the jar, hoping to find perfectly peeled garlic. My anticipation was high, and I was ready to be amazed by the results. Instead, I found a jar full of bruised and battered garlic cloves, still stubbornly clinging to their peels. Another fail. The cloves were more damaged than peeled, making the task even more frustrating. It seems some kitchen tasks are best done the old-fashioned way. Sometimes the tried-and-true methods are the most reliable. Whether it's using a garlic press or peeling by hand, these methods may take a bit more time, but they get the job done without the mess. So the next time you're faced with a kitchen conundrum, remember that not all hacks are created equal. Some might save you time while others might just be hype. Choose wisely and happy cooking. Section 5, Final Verdict, to hack or not to hack. So, what have we learned today? TikTok life hacks are a mixed bag. Some are total duds, while others are surprisingly effective. The instant freeze drink hack? Don't even bother. But the no-spill soda can trick? That's a genuine lifesaver. Remember, folks, approach these hacks with a healthy dose of skepticism and a sense of humor. And always be prepared for the possibility of a hilarious fail. Happy hacking!